not long game for many people. What did you think of your team's overall performance in that one?
I think we did very well for 70 minutes. The first 15, 20, the first 20 minutes. Then right after we conceded a goal, we had 15 minutes very bad, to be honest. And we were a little bit in confusion, and Leon could have scored a second goal. Then undeservedly so, we tied, and after the tie, the second half actually was fantastic. The second half we smashed them, and the second half we looked like the Champions League winner. Like the first half, they looked like the Champions League. So I think that at the end, the tie is the right, I would say, score at the end. The second goal that they score, you say, that's what you have to say. And so it's, we could have scored the third one. We had a chance. It was a very good performance against a very good team. And I'm pleased that we had we put 1 point on the board, and then the penalty, we had twice the chance to win, and we missed the penalty. And, at the end, it went so long, and okay. So we have 1 point. We need to go to LA, make a result there, and go through the competition. That's it.
And Sergio Cordova, that's his fourth goal in 3 matches. He's finding some very good form now.
Yeah.
What did you think of his performance and his now red hot form that he's starting to get on?
I would say the same. The first half was a little bit. I think his position is the position of the second half when he plays one of the two number 10 on the right. He's not a number 9, in my opinion. And the first half he scored a beautiful goal, but I think in the second half, when in the 35 minutes that he played, he was dominant and attacking, defending, pressing, having chances. And I think that this is the Sergio that we want to see every game. So the last 3 games he scored 4 goals. So yeah, I think he's in a good role. Let's hope that he continues.
Coach, at halftime, you made a couple of changes, switched formation a little bit. The changes that you made, while it helped a few players in the park, it really seemed to help Ryan Gauld, playing a little bit further down than where he had been at the beginning of the game. What did you make about kind of just unlocking him for that final 45? Yeah,
it's the idea of the change was that contrary to what we were scouting them, and we saw them during a lot of games where they play with the 3 strikers very close to each other, where we're playing with the guys very open, only with the number 9. So we didn't need 3 central defenders, and that's the reason why we switched to the back 4. Of course, switching with the back 4 it means putting one player up when we have the ball, because you remove the defender and you put a number 9, basically. And that, of course, helped Ryan, because Brian, we know how he's able to, with his run, with his movement, to make space for the other players. And, of course, and then not only helped by the team, but also helped by himself. Our second goal, he did something like, should be in every highlight reel. I know today there's the messy free kick, but I think it's worth to be in the same highlight reel, what he did in the second goal.
38 kicks in the penalties. Have you ever seen anything like that before? Ever experienced that in your life?
I remember once watching a first round of I don't remember if it was Champions League, preliminary round, Champions League, Europa League, like 3-4 years ago, and AC Milan did like a lot of free penalty kicks, but it never happened to me to have almost on 2 rounds. But at the end, we scored 15 out of 19. That is more or less 75%. Is the average expected goal of a penalty. So I would say that we did quite well. Unfortunately, again, we had twice the chance to win, our kick to win, and we didn't do it, and it's okay. No problem.
So what are the positives?
We won the penalty kick when it counted. Remember?
So I guess that's one positive. But what other positives do you take away from today, heading into your next Leagues Cup game?
A lot. JC, his performance as a number 8, really good. The way that we played for a lot of the games against a very good team again, guys, against a team that won the Champions League only a few months ago. So it's literally the best team in the continent, and it didn't seem to have a big difference between us and them during at least the second part of the game. Again, the first half, I think they outplayed us, but the second half we outplayed them. So I certainly take that, and also again Sergio's performance and JC's performance individually that responded very well during the game.
Coach, buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Gracias por su tiempo. ¿Cómo definiría lo que pasó en este partido? ¿Qué adjetivo le daría a este partido? ¿Cómo lo podría definir?
¿En inglés o en español? ¿En español? Sí. Un partido muy, muy, muy interesante. Un partido un poquito loco al final, con todo penales, pero al mismo tiempo un partido de alta calidad. Los goles que se han marcado son todos goles de alta calidad. Nosotros dos en transición, ellos dos en posesión, y un partido de mucha intensidad también. Me ha gustado mucho y al final eso es una de las cosas que son importantes para hacer esta competición, confrontarnos con equipos mexicanos que juegan un fútbol muy intenso, muy de calidad, y seguramente ese partido va a ayudar en nuestro desarrollo como equipo.
Fue un poco premio para lo que usted ha descrito, que ha enfrentado un equipo que es campeón de ese torneo, que es campeón de la Conca Champions. Fue un poco premio para ustedes, y si cree o coincide en que el partido se pareció más a lo que usted esperaba que a lo que pudo haber esperado del rival.
Más o menos. Como decía, creía que el partido se iba a hacer ellos un poquito más directo cuando tenían el balón, y en realidad intentaban posesionar más de lo que pensaba. Y el segundo tiempo sí, el partido que quería ver. El partido donde estamos intensos, donde estamos compactos, y cuando tenemos el balón siempre somos una amenaza por el otro equipo. Así que sí, lo digo a los jugadores al final, no quiero ver caras tristes porque hemos jugado un gran partido. Vamos en Los Ángeles, y si ganamos en Los Ángeles estamos en la próxima ronda, y hemos hecho un partido de gran nivel contra un gran equipo, así que soy contento.
Last question, please.
Coach, you talked about using Leagues Cup to get your younger players some experience.
Yeah.
Levante, Simon, JC. What kind of experience did they get from tonight with the way it finished, with the traveling fans, the physical nature of the game? What are your thoughts on that?
A lot. I think a lot of experience. I think you saw Levante at the beginning was a little bit overwhelmed, that it didn't happen before when he was in the domestic league. I think the difference of the pace, the difference of the intensity, it caught him off guard at the beginning, and he grew during the game. But the first 15-20 minutes, he was suffering a lot. And the other guys, to see playing for every ball, every ball counts. The fact that you say that there was a lot of fans even from Leon, and having the fact that the environment counts. So I think that not only for the young players, but for everyone, even for us, coaching staff, we want to be very good in the Champions League next year. So those international games, they help us be more, I would say, at our ease when it will happen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vanni Sartini, head coach of the Vancouver Whitecaps.
Thank you.
So now we will have Club Leon's coach up here. The mix zone is open for Vancouver. If you like players, we're starting to bring